If you write a book, then what's the process to get it made into a movie? Haley, producer, screenwriter. So, a couple of ways, but it depends on who owns the rights. So, if you own the rights, say it's self-published, and you own the rights, or a big publishing house published it, but you retain the movie rights, then you're the rights holder, and you can go pitch it to people, production companies, producers, directors, and try to get them to option it. And if they option it, then they can pay to have a screenplay written based on it, and then your book is the underlying material for the screenplay, and then the screenplay is produced just like any screenplay is. I can tell you for most of the big books that are produced by the big publishers, those rights are usually optioned off or sold even prior to the book being published. So if you're sitting and you have a book that's come out in the last like 5 years or something, somebody probably owns the rights. It's an older book, then who knows what's going on with the rights? You need to look it up. Usually the way people do this is they see who is currently publishing the book, or who published it back then, and you just follow the trail, or they have like attorneys that can figure this out for you. I'm an independent producer and financier, and people send me books all the time, but I just don't have the bandwidth to read them. Most independent people don't. So I wait until there is a screenplay. So if it's your book, if you own the rights to it, my recommendation would be to spec the screenplay of your own book. It still has to be good as a screenplay, which is different than a book. Prose is just much looser. You have a lot more time to write things out and meander around. Screenplays are much more, contained and specific, and I think they need to be planned and outlined because you've only got like 100 pages to tell it. Like you can't turn in something that's 150 pages just because the creativity was with you. I think if it's your book, you should try to spec it and write a screenplay based on it yourself. Try to get the screenplay out there, and then when you get the screenplay out there, just tell people that you own the underlying rights to the book, and you should be okay.